Hi guys, it's Tracy and today I'm back with a new video, and this is going to be the second installment of our Birthstone collab that we have going here on YouTube. And we're doing this for the whole year. We're doing a look every month for the birthstone of the month, and you know the month of February is my month. Purple is my color. Amethyst is my birthstone. My birthday was, when you're seeing this, on the 8th. I did just turn 50, and if you're wondering about my voice, I am coming down with a sore throat, I do believe, right before my birthday. So I've been trying to baby it, so I thought I better film this before I have a house of people and I'm sick. So yeah, so our group consists of myself, the lovely Nona from hashtag my so-called life 1977, my bestie Lori from Hanging Out with Lori. We have Sherri Ward. We have Andrea from It Is All About the Face. Then we have Jammie from Confessions of a Makeup Addict. We have Kimberly Elle, otherwise known as Kim, and Tara from Reed's Beauty Tripp. So I will have all the ladies listed in the description box down below, so go check them all out. Everyone's gonna have a different look, a different palette. I don't know what they're using, they don't know what I'm using. Nobody knows what anybody else is doing other than this is related to and around the birthstone. And I'm sure Lori will be, she's the brainy one here, and she will inform us all about all different kinds of amethysts, because she likes to get into like all that stuff. I just know it's purple, and purple's my favorite color, so it's a perfect month to be my birthstone. So I have pulled out some palettes that have purple in them. I haven't really narrowed down my choices yet, so we'll see how that goes. Mr. is out and about, so he was just right here in my face like 2 seconds before I turned the camera on. The Chihuahua Symphony, they're out this morning as well. I'm just priming with some CoverGirl Lid Lock Up. Is that what this is called? Lid Lock Up. Speak of the devil, Mr. So we'll just prime a little bit. And I will zoom you in a wee bit. So if you are new and you're coming over from one of the other ladies' channels, welcome. I hope that you enjoy the video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really does help us when you thumbs up our video, or even when you leave us comments, because YouTube considers all of that engagement. And the more engagement that you have on a video, the more likely YouTube is to recommend it to some other people. So it's not real hard to hit that thumbs up before you leave. That would greatly help any YouTuber that you're watching. So let's see, if you're returning, welcome back. And Mr. is my sidekick here. He likes to like knock things over, mess with the tripod, look at the birds out the window, knock everything off the table. He almost spilled my Diet Coke one day all over anything. So like, you never know what is gonna happen with Mr. around. And the Chihuahua Symphony are my two Chihuahuas that are in the other room that cannot even fathom the fact that their mother can't just sit on the bed with them 24 hours a day. I guess they thought that that was my only job, which it is, because I don't have a job. So want to use for this look is one that I'm sorry you can't buy anymore, because the company has like went MIA. Their page still says they're coming back, and I don't know when, but this is by Bad Habit, and this is their Pretty Poison palette. And no, Bad Habit is not alter ego. That was a rumor that a lot of people jumped on board because somebody said that that was the case, but the people at Alter Ego have said no, they're just their own, they're doing their thing, and they don't, I think they may have hired some people that used to work at Bad Habit, but they are not associated in any way with Bad Habit. So Bad Habit's website still says they're coming back. Get on their email list and they'll let you know, but I mean, it's been like over a year at this point, I think, so I don't think they're coming back. But this is a really pretty palette. So it's got a lot of purples in it. So I thought this could be a one and done kind of, this purple. Got my eyelids primed. And we're gonna just start moving some product. I'm gonna go into this light kind of lavender shade. It's called Nightshade right here. So this Birthstone little group that we have going was the brainchild of Nona, I believe. And she came up with this concept, and then they asked me if I wanted to join, and I thought it was really cool. And I was like, oh yeah, and then I like was already thinking, of course, my first thoughts are, ooh, my birthday month, February, ooh yeah, purple, 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 like all I see is purple. So I thought that it would be really fun to every month create a different look, you know, based on the stone. And a lot of the times the stones come in different colors, so it's interesting. Like if you watch Lori's video from last month, she was talking about some different colors of stones. Like I know opal comes in like a fire opal, a blue opal, just, you know, different shades. So that is an interesting little fact too. So I didn't do any kind of research for February because I knew I was going to do purple. I don't know if there might be other colors of amethyst. I'm not even sure. But I knew that purple it would be. So that's what we're working with. Now, had I bought the Morphe 35 jumbo suitcase-sized purple palette, I just looked at it the other day again when I was in Ulta. It's called Such a Gem, She's a Gem, some kind of gem. I have my eye on that for a while, but I'm just like, you know what? It's so big. Like, it won't fit anywhere. It won't, you know, you can't store that thing. It's hard to store those big, ginormous palettes. And I think there's a lot of wasted space in there to where you're kind of like, it's bigger than it really needs to be. So I'm trying to scale down on such big, ginormous palettes because I know myself and I know that I don't tend to reach for them because where I have my palettes stored, the bigger ones are in the back, so then they're harder to get to. You guys know the dilemma. So I just told myself, you know what? That could be another, checking to see if my light was on, another category to axe out of my routine of things I am not buying. I put a card up here. I just posted a video where I was talking about some things that I'm not going to buy anymore. So this color is really pretty. I thought it was going to be quite lighter than what it is, but it's okay. What about Mister? What are you doing? Please don't knock my brushes over. Thank you. He's all, fine, then I'll get out of here. So now he's down at the tripod. Yeah, I like this color. It's really pretty. What are you doing, boy? And I didn't even plan the purple sweatshirt. It just so happened that this was what I wore to bed. I wear like sweatshirts. Well, I have Victoria's Secret pajama set underneath. It's like a thermal. My daughter and I have matching It's like this flowery one. And I like the bottoms because they have the cuffs around your feet or your ankle, so then they're not sliding up and down when you're sleeping. I've come to learn that I like that. I don't like to have loose pants around my ankles that can move up and down. Because like my little chihuahua, if she's in the bed and there's exposed skin, she likes to lick on my legs. And if I'm trying to sleep, I don't really like that. So that's another reason. Okay, let's see. What would be the next? Ugh, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go into this other here called the Venomous. This was actually a really good palette, and this was the first one that Bad Habit made that wasn't like a dupe of someone else's palette. And I really thought they had a good thing going, and I thought that they were gonna just kill it. And then they all of a sudden started having those sales on their site, and then, oh, that's a shimmer. Oh well, no makeup rules, right? I can rock shimmer in my crease if I want. But I thought that they were really gonna, you know, just be giving everybody a run for their money, and that they were gonna put some really great products out. And they did put great products out. And then they just kind of disappeared. They started having those sales all over the place. And I did not even get in on those sales. I don't know what I was thinking. Probably talked myself out of some stuff, which I tend to do. I've been getting really good at talking myself out of stuff. I try to reason with myself and be like, girl, you do not need that. You do not need that either. Let's see where my flat brush is. I'm gonna take that really deep purple. It's in this palette, it's called Intoxicated. And we're gonna try to put that all over the lid and see what happens. I may or may not have to leave the house today. Ooh, it's such a pretty color. I feel like the whole look looks like one color now though, because it all kind of seemed to run together. And it seemed like this shade was going to be really drastic compared to the others. I may have to pull in like a deeper shade for the outer corner, or maybe I should just let it be. Let's buff some of this. It's a really pretty color. Could add a topper shade. The Power palette has a really nice topper shade in it that you definitely need to have something underneath it or you won't really see it much. I woke up this morning with this, it's not a bite, it's not a pimple, but it's just like this red mark on my cheek. And I don't know what it is. This, I got an ingrown eyebrow hair. All kinds of good stuff. So that's what that's looking like so far. Now I'm kind of at a loss. Like, what do I do? Have a little bit of fallout, but not too much. Wonder if got a lot of cars going down my street now. Let's see. I actually really like the way this is looking. Even though it kind of looks like one, I mean, it really doesn't look like I used 3 different colors. Wipe the fallout off. You want to be purple too? Let's see what other colors do we have here that we could use. Sleeper, that's more like a burgundy though. And then we have another one in here. That one's called Testify. That's kind of like a burgundy. Let's see what's in the... And then the Too Faced one doesn't really have anything dark. And that one doesn't really have anything dark. Let's try Testify from... What's this place called? This is, I don't know why I can't think of the name. Colored Rain. I don't really... It's not really making any... I don't want to do that. That didn't look like it was turning out very good. So let's go back into Venomous, and I'm just gonna put that on the corner again. And if it all looks like one color, then we'll call it a monochromatic look. Sound good? I mean, it's definitely purple and it's bold. Let's see. I need to... I feel like it needs to be blended out a little bit more around the edges. I haven't even been looking in the monitor to see if you could see. Sometimes I could just use the monitor as a mirror. But since this turned out to be so dark, I didn't really want to rely. Does it still seem like you guys are far away? I hate when I do that and then like I don't catch that I didn't have the camera zoomed in. This color is really pretty. I guess you can tell, you know, like the gradient maybe, that this is a bit lighter. Hopefully, maybe. I feel like I have more on this eye than this eye. So I got my 3rd knee injection done yesterday, so I'm done for at least 6 months. I shouldn't need to have anything else done to my knee. But the injections really helped. So if you have knee problems, ask your doctor. If you haven't had the injections called Orthovisc, you have to get 3 shots, 1 a week, spaced in 3 weeks. So if you like Monday, Monday, Monday. And I guess they have to be, you know, it can be like a day or so off, but like you have to be able to commit to the 3 weeks of injections. and this is the second time that I've had the 3 done, and it has helped my knee. When I got the first set done, it takes like, I don't know, between like 2 and 4 weeks to kind of tell that it's feeling a little bit better. And it did work for me, so I'm just happy because I'm not trying to have like a total knee replacement done. I think that looks good. It does kind of look like it's all one color, but I mean, it's a pretty one color. So let's see, what shall we do on the bottom? Not really a whole lot I could do on the bottom. I mean, right? It's like purple. So let's go in with our first shade first, called Nightshade. Just curious, do any of you guys have this palette? I didn't really see anyone talk about it when it came out. Like, I know some people that got it in PR. I saw them talking about it, but I didn't really, you know, see too much talk about it. Maybe Bad Habit just spent too much on sending out PR to people, because they were sending PR to so many people. They could have maybe shot themselves in the foot by, you know, sending out so much free product, and then if they didn't get a good return, and their prices weren't very expensive. If you are looking for dupe palettes, the ones from Alter Ego are really good. My husband just bought me some for my birthday. Some that I picked out and paid for. And theirs are really nice. And C Color Cosmetics are really nice too. And right now, the sale, I think the sale said it would be up until February 13th. So they should still be on sale. ccolorcosmetics.com. They do a lot of dupes. I've shown them on my channel here, and they are having 30% off right now of any palette. You don't need a code or anything. It's just 30% off. And they have the dupe for the Kylie birthday palette. They have a dupe for Kat Von D's 10th anniversary palette. They have Laura Lee dupes, Manny MUA, the first one, Life's a Drag. They have that. They have Sultry dupe. They have some Natasha Denona dupes. They have the Too Faced, the original gingerbread palette. They have that. It's called the it's either Fairy Tale 1 or Fairy Tale 2. And then the other one of the fairy tales is the dupe for the Clover palette. And they're like $9.50 and you get 30% off. And if you spend $25, you get free shipping. Not sponsored. So I think that I'm just gonna leave the underneath just like that. I'm gonna go put some other stuff on my face, and I shall be right back. Okay guys, I went and finished off my face, which was not a lot because I already had my eyebrows done. Anyway, I finished up my face, no foundation. I tried to conceal my little friend here. I used my Wet n Wild bronzer. I used my Flower Beauty blush balm. And I used the pink highlight from the Milani palette, or the purple highlight, this one. I used that for my highlighter, my inner corner, my brow bone. And on my lips, I have this Maybelline called Pretty and Plum. You guys know I don't usually wear like deep dark shades, so I'm out of my comfort zone here. This eye is pretty bold. Chihuahua Symphony. There you go. Got it all. You got your mister. The howl is the little one, Lily, and then the bark is the big one, Bambi. So they have to work in tandem. I don't know. So anyhow, this is my final look. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys go check out all the other ladies' videos and see what kind of looks they did. I'm sure they're all going to be amazing because they are all amazing ladies. So make sure you give them a look. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up on your way out. As well as if you are new, I would love it if you would subscribe. Make sure to click the notification bell so that you can be notified of future uploads. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. And if you made it all the way till the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a beautiful day or night wherever you are, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.